So, how to train your guy for a strong woman. So we're not talking about muscly strong here today. We're actually talking something totally different here. So this actually might be sound demeaning and a bit harsh. So I don't want you to think I'm referring to all men as dogs. There are more like lovable puppies that need to simply be potty trained. And no matter how grass the methodology may be, the end result about perpetuating the making of the perfect relationship that makes it all your friend jealous. That's the goal here. Well, I should say that not all men are inconsiderably the biggest pain in the bum that needs direction. But based on the constant eruptions of estrogen all around the world, I say that's probably you too. So for the argument's sake, I have complied the necessary measurement for every woman that needs to take the to train him. So please let me introduce myself. I'm CindyKing. I am a relationship and a dating coach in Vancouver for those who want to find love at the top and stay in love. Before I actually get started with my method of training, it is important to mention that in order to necessary to train your man, he must never find out that you are training him. This is critical because if he finds out, not only it will actually threaten your project, but it will also threaten your entire relationship. So you have to sworn to secrecy. So this is actually my top secret formula. The true secret is being for a feminine energy is passive, patient, and vulnerable. I have to keep it real here. Men don't marry women because of their vagina or they give the best bedroom experience. So number one, keep your legs crossed. A smart man once said to me, for every action there is an equal to opposite reaction, meaning every time your man screw up, he should experience some sort of punishment. Since beating the living crap out of someone is actually illegal in this country, I've considered a different and somewhat more an effective solution. What better punishment is there for a man actually keeping your legs crossed? I'm not telling you to withhold sex here as a weapon here. Actually, yes I am. What I really mean is take your legs and cross them. You have every right to own your body, and that is a weapon itself. If a man does make you feel safe, you have every right to say no and tell him how to make you feel better. So that's if he actually doesn't make you feel safe. You can totally be a ladylike by actually keeping your legs crossed because his job is to protect, give, and cherish your feelings. And it's not only about his way, but it's also he has to come up to find a solution that actually helps both of you. Yes, I have heard this before. Yelling at him can be a totally temporary solution, but actually it breaks his spirit. When you criticize his behavior, it's not your job to actually talk to him like a little boy. It's like, unless he's doing something immoral, unethical, or illegal, just call the police or a doctor or a lawyer. So, tip number 2, saging your place. This is for all the girls who are actually living with their men. Men are kind of like gross, and you kind of know that. But they also like things just as clean like we do. The only difference is they don't want to lift a finger to do any of it. So I'm going to let you in a secret that I have learned through ages ago, actually from astrology. If you see that your man is actually lazy and he doesn't want to help out around the house, like doing the dishes, vacuuming, or taking out the garbage, I believe sit your butt down and let the house then go complete chaos. Yes, you heard me right. It will drive you up to the wall, and the mess will drive him also up the wall. All the dishes will pile up and dust will be collected. And start mentioning how tired you are from work, or you don't feel well, or whatever the case you can come up with. One of the two things will actually happen. He will either get his butt into gear and actually start cleaning, or he's going to hire someone to do that for him. Either way, you win. Repeat the behavior as needed how to actually let him lead at the end of the day so that actually you don't have to be alone in this. So, now tip number 3, reward as just as important. Experience has taught women that men will always, without question, do silly things. So in scarce of instance that men do amazing things, we often don't comment on those, only on a fear factor behavior. So we often forget somewhat the most important training comes in actually appraising him time to time, and that's okay. So not all training needs to be handled with punishment. If you're a man actually doing something nice to you and treats you well, don't forget to reward him for it by actually saying thank you. Nothing has a power of influence quite like boosting a man's ego. By rewarding him will reinforce his behavior and likely make it constant occurrence. So remember, ladies, nothing says thank you like a nice steak and sexy time. Every man is different, and your man has probably a different 5 language of love. It is completely different. So I would recommend you finding out what that language of love so you can reward him. So my closing thoughts here. I'm not going to tell you a little secret that nobody's actually perfect, including you. So rather than jumping the gun and discarding a man for his lack of perfection, take the time out to train him into becoming the man that you actually want him to be. Also, he is perfect that if he's actually perfect, he's probably been trained by another woman, and that's not always a good thing. So really gear up your opportunity here. I want to thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Good luck, and I'll see you next time, and love ya. Bye.